What is up, everyone? Welcome into Jacko's Cards this evening, as well as Wicked Awesome Sports. This is the first time either
Hello.
one of us, this is the first time, at least for me, this guy's a pro at it as far as doing live streams with other channels. He's also very good at doing thumbnails, stuff like that. Most of the content recently you've been seeing that have thumbnails in it have been through him and through his work. So I'll let him introduce his channel, I guess, a little bit. I'm the host, but well, he's actually the host. It's just our platform, so it doesn't really matter. We're here to cover the NFL football game this evening. So hopefully you guys will like some of our insight, and hopefully you'll enjoy watching the game with us. So, do you want to give any introduction to your channel at all about anything?
Yeah. Hello. Probably Wicked Awesome Sports. We just basically do it's like all sports, just like all the cool and crazy things that happen. And I've done a few other live streams of the games. I'm finally back into the swing of it for this game.
Yeah, that's probably how I would sum it up. I think you've done a great job with what your content does and all, and it's been
Yeah.
fun to watch. So I'm trying to get both of the sections of what I need up here as far as watching, but we do have the Texans and the Jets on Thursday Night Football. Who are you picking right off the bat?
Texans. No, I don't see the Jets.
You have a
Having
score
better.
prediction?
Yeah, it's right with three. We're at three now, and
What's it going to be?
not. Hmm?
What do you think the score will be?
Probably like 27-3. That's my best
Alrighty,
guess.
nice. Well, I think that's a pretty fair. It's probably a pretty fair prediction. I was gonna say I just now turned my volume up. I couldn't hear you in my ear, but now I can finally hear. Hopefully, we're all good from there. So I know we're watching football, but what's been your favorite part? Obviously, the MLB just ended. So what's been your your favorite part, or what you think was your favorite part, I guess, of the MLB season?
Watching the Yankees lose in horrible disgrace.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. I was happy to see them lose. You think the Yankees will re-sign Soto?
No, he's gonna. I think he's gonna leave. But I was looking, and it sounds like that he wants a bigger contract than what Otani got.
Bigger than Otani. Wow. I don't even think that's worth it. I don't think he's that great, honestly. Um, but the if you're waiting on the big money, I heard him say today that something about he wants to see what all the teams' options, like what every team is offering. So I don't know. I'm not sure where he'll go. I think the best suitor would be the Phillies. I might be a little bit biased with that, but I think hopefully we'll see him in the Phillies uniform this year. That would be pretty nice. The
Yeah,
Jets just absolutely destroyed the Texans kicker or the punter.
yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure is that Tommy Townsend, the Chiefs punter.
Yes, former Chiefs punter.
This is already looking horrible for the Jets. Getting three now, ending on a sack, and they're now taking out the Texans punter.
Oh man, ouch! That's a bat. It looks like it hit his knee. It looks like it hurt. But yeah. So, what are your thoughts on your Patriots this year so far?
Um, I really want to get Travis Hunter, but
Oh
unfortunately
yeah.
we beat the Jets. We're gonna beat the Titans probably, and it's not going my way.
You think he'd be the best option?
We got a receiver. We have a quarterback, and we have some few receivers. Travis Hunter, he could be a two-way player in the NFL, and we can have this kind of success in both areas with him.
Do you think he actually could be a two-way player?
I think so.
I don't
He's
think that's ever
been
been done before in the NFL. It's like the Shohei of, but then that's a good question. Like, does he get the Shohei Otani money for pitching and hitting? That'd be interesting. Like, if you're playing offense and defense, I feel
yeah,
like he would get injured on one, but that'd be a really interesting fantasy football tool to have. Like, you almost have to add a defensive player um,
yeah.
with your offensive guy. I was gonna say, I know I put Let me change up the title here really quick and see if we can't pull in some more viewers, getting the algorithm a little bit. But we have two people on right now. But what do you think Drake may be the future? Hopefully.
Yeah, but I don't know how long he's gonna be out for. I don't know if he'll be in for the Titans. I can certainly say I do not want Jacoby Brissett playing. Joe Milton is the way to go.
Yeah, I got the thumbnail. I think he'll be. I think he'll do all right. I think he'll be able to grow as a quarterback. Same with Bo Nix. If you didn't see my lovely background with Pro Bowl Pat and the newly minted Rookie of the Month, the NFL. People people were saying that he's not good enough and stuff, but I'm all
Yeah,
for the rookie quarterback. I think he's played very well. So I've really enjoyed, actually, believe it or not, um, watching the Broncos the last couple weeks. So
I'm watching. I really think that you guys are the only thing in the Chiefs' way because they don't really put Chiefs don't really play anybody good in the NFC South, NFC, and you guys are really the only team that has any potential.
that would be pretty nice. I'm hearing that from a Patriots fan. Unfortunately, maybe in a year or two, if Drake May takes off, you never know. He could potentially be the next Nix May instead of Brady Manning. That would be pretty
Yeah,
cool, wouldn't
but we lost to the Jaguars a few weeks ago.
it? It doesn't matter. The Jags suck,
That's
in
why I
my
can't trust
opinion.
the Patriots. They're always
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, that does matter then. I don't know what I was thinking there. That makes sense. That would be an unfortunate loss. We lost to the. Let's see. I'll pull up the Broncos schedule. All right, let's we can I could pull them up and then I can give you the games and then we could go ahead and like go through the rest of the schedule and kind of like predict our win and loss records. Is that good?
yeah.
Alrighty. I'll do your Patriots first. I guess we should talk a little bit about the game. There's an ad for Amazon, so I guess it's on Amazon Prime, but
Oh, there goes Joe Mixon. Oh wow, he just got out. And
oh,
they're
I
in
think I'm
first.
I think I'm a play behind, but go for it.
Yeah, he just got into the 15-yard line.
Oh, they're playing Take Me Home Country Road. Okay. All right. Let me find here we go. Let's get all right. Other games. We've got so this will be no this is the week of this will be November 3rd. So November 10th you've got the Bears at Chicago. What's your thoughts on that? Win or loss?
Um, I really don't know.
I think
Broncos are good.
no. This is the Patriots. This is the
Our team?
Patriots. My
Oh,
bad.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize we're gonna lose.
Against the Bears.
I
All right,
can see that happening.
Mixon
We
just had to
have
run.
the Bears are just better in all the areas, I would say, except for the main one.
Yeah, it's probably fair. Um,
And there's like supposed to be mutiny amongst the team. Well, I'm really nervous that could just start going up again if we keep losing.
yeah. How about Rams? Um, Patriots
Um,
Rams in Foxborough on November 17th.
I don't know. Just quick update: the Jets just got the ball. Texans
Oh
just
yes.
fumbled it
Oh
in the
man,
red zone.
I'm
And
play
Jets had the ball.
behind.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yep. Ogbonwale just ran for I think I said that right actually. First try Ogbonwale. I almost had to pick him up in Dynasty. There's literally I'm in a 12-man Dynasty with like a 30 something man bench and it's absolutely impossible to pick up players. Like Malik
wow.
Willis, you got to spend like $15 for any decent quarterback. Like he's the only quarterback out there. It's super flex too. Um yeah, I was gonna say I'm a play behind, so it's 2nd and 11. Rogers looks like he's in one of his darkness retreats. So you can say, hey, if something comes up, say it. All right, Stroud drops back,
And
and
Jets.
there's a fumble. Yep, I saw it. There you
Yeah, well,
go.
the Jets nearly just fumbled
McDonald.
that. Brees Hall
Oh
just fumbled
man.
it, but he got back.
Alrighty. So I'll how about this? You can if something good happens, you say it and then I'll find it. I'll see it like a couple minutes later and I'll give my thoughts on it once it's done. That's probably a good course of action.
All right, that sounds
Would
good.
you say? Alrighty. So Rams Patriots week this would be what, week 11?
Yeah, we're gonna lose that now. Cooper Cup and Puka Nakua back.
Oh yes, with Kyron. I picked up Blake Corum as a handcuff stash. I have Kenny Walker and J.K. Dobbins. I have Kimani Vidal as well on my bench, but I picked
Yeah.
up Corum just in case.
Quick
Um,
update. Will Anderson's hurt. He's
oh man, the defensive player.
he's in pain, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, I don't know if I spelled that right, but can you see the chat?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Okay, there we go. All right, so then December 1st, getting into the Christmas months. Oh wait a minute, I said the Dolphins. So you think you'll lose to the Dolphins at Miami?
We're probably if we lost to Miami at home, we're gonna lose to them away.
Okay. Then the next is the Colts.
Um, I have no idea. That it could be like the
I think
Jaguars game. It could be very iffy.
I think the Colts with oh yeah, Will Anderson just went down. I saw it. I think the Colts with Flacco are going to be a lot better. I have Richardson in one or two leagues, including
Hmm.
ours that we're in. But yeah, which is a bummer. I guess I got to pick another quarterback up.
Well, speaking
But
of Flacco, like the team came from the Browns. Now with Winston, do you think that they're gonna be better with him in?
oh my yes, I think I think I think Winston. I've heard a couple things saying like he'll throw for a lot each game. He won't. He's not the most um not that he's not accurate or whatever, but he's just kind of erratic sometimes with his throws. Um, but from Watson, who literally couldn't even throw a ball 5 yards and make a completion, and it just played absolutely horrible. I think it's definitely a little bit of an upgrade um, for uh, for the offense as a whole. I would. What are your thoughts on Nick Chubb coming back?
I think it's an piece that what the Browns need. I mean, it's well, the rushing game wasn't really good to begin with this year, but
Yeah,
he has he really needs to help with them.
I was on the Jerome Ford hype train. I have a lot of Jerome Ford in a lot of leagues, and I ended up dropping him just because it was just not worth the roster spot. So we've got four. I hate this stupid Mahomes commercial on T-Mobile. I think he's so. I think the glazing, what we call it, the glazing is just unbelievable. Like I've told people I don't really understand. Sure, he's won back-to-back Super Bowls, but I think he's a very average quarterback. Like he's not the the stat that gets me is that he's had 17 interceptions changed, a play changed, a negative play for him. He said 17 of those in his career changed
Wow.
to help him. And it's like if that was like let's say that was Brissett and Drake May this year. Like let's say the Patriots and they just decided to start um, giving all the good plays to the Patriots just because Drake May was the chosen one. I just think it's so you say you're back to back champs and then you get all these calls and then you um like you haven't really played that well. You're the Falcons pass interference call that should have been called, the Bengals
Yeah.
hold, and a couple other plays away from being having at least two or three losses. Am I right on that? Like, what's your thoughts? Do you think they can sustain, or what do you think? Do you think they're legit, or do you think a lot of it is with the league helping them? I guess is my question.
I think they're not like they're. I don't think they're legit. They're not really good, but looking at their schedule, it's like the Chiefs have it all the way for the Super Bowl.
They have an easy way. They have an easy road.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. No questions
I
asked.
yeah, I think you're right. I wouldn't be shocked. And if they do make it, I don't even think it matters. Like it could literally be. Hang on, I gotta replug in my camera. But it could literally be the Niners or like the best NFC team of all time. It could be. Um, I mean, we all know if the Chiefs get to the Super Bowl again, we all know what happens. They'll be
Yeah,
down at halftime, and then all it has to do is some call happen, and then they'll give him a first down, and Mahomes will do his little point, and then it'll be, oh yeah, there was the foul, and then they'll just score, and then the other team won't have a chance. So, oh
yeah,
man, Rodgers just missed a wide open Mike Williams. That was a bummer.
yeah. I was just
Overthrew it.
looking. Mahomes is currently tied in first place for interceptions. He's done an interception in every single game this year.
Who? Rodgers?
No, Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes.
oh yeah. Well, yeah, he's not. Like I said, I think he's an average quarterback.
And
Now,
now when playing the Buccaneers, I don't really see can't see the Buccaneers winning. Not especially with no Evans or Godwin.
yeah. Now I was also on as far as like the player hype with fantasy goes. I got a lot of Jalen McMillan, and I did my best to try to pick him up as far as like waiver priorities and stuff. And he very much did not. He had a decent game this past week, but didn't really pop off like we thought he would. So obviously, that's a big target share. Without, I think Godwin will be well. Obviously, Godwin's out for the year, but I
Yeah,
think Evans is out probably at least this week. So that's a big target share that they're going to need to spread around. So, however, without McMillan, I do have K. Dotton in my league I care about the most. So I am loving the K. Dotton pickup right now.
yeah.
And I
He's
would
a very
advise everyone.
underrated tight end.
Yes, and he takes like Baker has that rapport with him that um, he's able to throw it to him and trust him, I guess. And I think they'll use Bucky Irving and Rashad White a lot as well, out of the backfield. And that it's almost like it's almost like Brian Robinson. Like Brian Robinson gets thrown to a lot, not Bijan. Well, Bijan does too, but Brian Robinson from the Commanders, Camaro
Yeah,
type guy. And they've got two decent backs. I tried to get Bucky Irving. Somebody dropped him in my league, but I didn't waste a pick on him because of Rashad White. So, what do you think? What do you think if you had to pick as far as like the running back duos? Um, Obviously, there's the obvious ones like the Lions. You could argue the Steelers. Um,
mm,
I'm trying to think who else.
trying
Titans, Jets. Um, just like who do you think's the best one too? Obviously, I think we can both agree it's probably Detroit.
yeah.
So other than that, like, do you think? What are your thoughts on like the two running back? Like I've heard people complain, oh, it's Brees Hall, and then they give the ball to Braylon Allen 25 times a game or what? That's probably not accurate, but just why do you think, in your opinion, they're starting to do that more, and why do you think there aren't many bell cow backs? I guess.
Yeah, I think just what the Lions have, they have two good running backs on their team, and not a lot of other teams have it. The only other team that I see with the best running back duo is the Dolphins with Raheem
Oh
Mostert and Devon Kane. But
yes,
their entire team is just not doing well.
the
But
entire garage of
yeah,
fast cars. Yes, I agree. That's a good, and they have Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright's a rookie.
they also have
Um,
like the another top-notch wide receiver duo with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
well, don't forget Cortland Sutton and Lil Jordan Humphrey, and also Pop Douglas and I don't know whoever the other guy is,
Well, who's the
because
Broncos wide receiver? The one that was also drafted from Oregon. So I feel like
Troy
going next to
Franklin,
yeah,
yeah, he can't
but
catch. He's had some embarrassing drops, unfortunately, but I was just kidding because like I know I always try to say, oh well, I mean obviously I know Hill Waddle is way better than Sutton and Humphrey slash Mims slash I don't know whoever else we decide to put out there. But I don't think we ever finished. We got about four people. We're averaging about four people at a time. So let us know where you're watching from. And if you have any questions, we're here. I guess we can answer NFL questions, stuff like that. Fantasy wise, go ahead and put those in the chat if you want. Um, Thank you guys for watching. This is the first time we've ever done this. And
Yeah,
a first quarter update with about 3 minutes left. It's nothing. So great game
yeah,
so far. It's been so much fun to listen to and watch. So unfortunately, but did I
yeah.
say yeah? We never got through the rest of the schedule. So you got the Cardinals, Bills, Chargers, and Buffalo next. So
Bills.
no, wait a minute. Hang on. Colts, Cardinals, Bills, Chargers, Bills for the rest of the Patriots schedule.
The Bills are the only team I think we're gonna probably lose in that stretch. Cardinals could surprise us. I feel like there could
Yeah.
be a good chance that Chad Ryan, our former kicker, just hurt all of our team by hitting a game-winning field goal.
Who's the former kicker?
Chad Ryland, he was Patriots kicker
Okay.
last year, and he kept missing all these field goals, including he missed a game-winning 35-yard field goal against the
Oh
Giants.
man. Oh. And who
That's
does
why
he
we got
kick?
rid of him.
Who does he kick for now?
He plays with the Cardinals, and now he's had
Okay.
back-to-back weeks of game-winning field goals.
Oh well, you never know. It could end up. It could end up becoming an unfortunate ending for the Patriots. So looking at my Broncos schedule, the rest of it. This is so complicated. I have somehow my browser makes. All right, here we go. So we got the Ravens this week. I'm gonna say a win. I was watching stuff at work today, ESPN and Fox. Lamar is questionable now with I believe two different separate injuries. I believe it's a knee and something else. So he is questionable. Which if Lamar does not play, I pity the backup quarterback because they've been blitzing a lot. Very good coverage, very good zone, and I know some people were saying the Broncos are going to be a garbage fire, and it's been anything but that. Thankfully, which has been nice as a nice change of pace from being so bad. Um, but the Chiefs. So I'll say it's a toss up between the Ravens. If the defense plays well, they win. If not, obviously their defense is not that great. So I think we have a legitimate shot on Sunday.
I was
Um,
thinking the last time I think the last time I even remember watching the Broncos play against Ravens was probably 2017 or 18 when they had Joe Flacco as their quarterback and they were in Baltimore and they got crushed 35-10.
I remember that. I think. Let me see if I can find it because we would probably only play. Baltimore wouldn't have finished third last year, would have they? Broncos Ravens history. This is pretty easy to have my phone. Uh-oh. Okay, Puka Nakua's injury is not believed to be serious. Okay, well that's good.
All right, quick update. Jets now in Texans territory. They're starting to pull together something.
It looks like Anderson just came back.
I hope he's back.
I keep refreshing my feed to see if I can get it up to par. So Brees just ran to the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
So
The
it's second down. So I'm probably about a play and a half behind, which is all right. But
I think the one thing if the Jets lose tonight, they're not going to go to playoffs.
No, I agree. It's a tough schedule going forward. I don't think they're that good. Honestly, I heard somebody say it today that it was like, all right, we're gonna have this recipe and we're gonna bring Rodgers in. Okay, well, there's a good start. Do we have the right coach? Probably not. Do we have the right coordinator? I don't know. Do we have the right receivers slash weapons around Aaron Rodgers to allow him to succeed? And all these question marks that they probably should have thought of. Um, I mean, not before Rodgers because I don't see. I mean, he's good still. He's just not. He'll never be as good as he was in Green Bay, and that's like I mean, I guess a comparison is kind of like I don't even really know what, but maybe like a Ben at the end of his career. Like Roethlisberger was still good, or I don't know as far as older quarterbacks.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to think of a comparison. Like he'll never be as good. Well, actually, you know what? A great comparison, like a Russell Wilson. Russ was never as good as he was with the Seahawks as he with the Broncos, just because he was older and we didn't have. It's almost a perfect comparison as to Nathaniel Hackett wasn't the right coach.
yeah,
Awful offensive coordinator. We didn't even have a coordinator, and Russ kind of took over as like the little not. Yeah, basically he just wanted everything his way, and that didn't fly with the coaching staff. And then after that, he pretty much. I mean, what are you going to do? So Sean Payton, like, got rid of his quarterbacks coach or whatever. He had an individual trainer, and that was a perfect example of a similar thing to the Rodgers situation in New York, where um, you don't have the right personnel around a player. Like they can put Tom Brady on the Jets right now, and I don't think they would do anything. So
no,
that's also a testament to like a Brady Belichick craft system where all three were on the same page and the whole team kind of built around it. That's why the Chiefs are so good because they have Andy Reid and Mahomes, and when they click, everyone else falls in line. So, thus is to say, do you think Rodgers is done after this year?
um, well, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna say a lot of things happen, but Rodgers is gonna stay.
What's what do you think about? You think the Adams thing was a little bit of desperation?
I feel like it's kind of that, but also it was just something that they've been trying to do for a long time. I felt like,
It was almost inevitable.
yeah,
Like he was going to be out of there. I agree. Um, so somehow, man, Tank Dell has Tank Dell has. Let me pull up my these refs. I was going to say this to start, but we weren't on. The last three NFL games, I think it was the Broncos, the Sunday night game, and now tonight. All of them have had a opening play flag on the kickoff. So I don't know what they're calling. Probably some sort of illegal formation thing, but it just seems like a little bit um, a little too many flags, I guess. Tank Dell has 4 points so
yeah.
far. Texans defense has 8. So I'm losing. My opponent has both of those right now, but that's okay. Um, I think we should go if you want. I think we should go division by division and see like what we think will be take a division one at a time and then see or just say what we think as far as like division leaders and how they'll end up. Well, I moved my camera real quick. Okay. Well, I really tangled my cords here. Is it the end of the first quarter
Yeah, it is.
for you? Okay. So do you want to pick a division to start or
Okay, oh, yeah, we can pick. Hold on. I think the one division that probably everyone's gonna be keeping their eye on right as of right now is the NFC North.
okay.
I think we see, but as of
Hey, wait.
currently,
NFC North. Okay, yes. Yep.
yeah, right now in the playoff picture, the Bears, because all the teams right now in the NFC North are in the playoff picture currently, except for the Bears, who just got bumped out from that Hail Mary loss.
Yeah, it was a bummer. So
As
so is anyone from the West in the playoff picture?
um, The only team currently is Arizona, who's winning the division.
Because of the division winner. So let me see if I can find the playoff picture. I guess it'll update. Okay, there we go. So how do you think the North will finish? What do you think the standings will be on the final day of the regular season?
I really don't know, just because it's going to be an intense race. All the teams look super good. They're going to be very close, but I think the Lions are going to win the division, and I think the entire division can make it in wild card, depending on how each team does. I would say that probably the Bears or the Vikings are the most likely to not make it, if any team.
I agree. I think I think I don't think the Vikings. I think they're kind of have fallen off a little bit. I think people have figured them
Yeah,
out if they don't throw it a lot. And sure, Darnold's good, and
yeah,
their defense has played well. But I don't see them beating the Lions or the Packers. Although now, depending on how bad Jordan Love is hurt, that could change some
yeah.
things for the
Quick
Packers.
update. Jets just scored a touchdown.
Go for it. Yes. I was gonna say I'm gonna refresh it again and see how close I could get because I'm probably so it's what 7 they kick an extra
Oh
point.
wait. Dude, Jets might have just dropped the ball out of the end zone right before he crossed it. It might be retracted.
Rogers just said the 319, and he's running towards the end zone. Now he's in.
Watch what happens. He's gonna drop the ball right before he goes in the end zone. Looks like.
Malachi Corley, I've heard of him before. Oh, it is a touchback? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're talking about it. Okay. We're at 17 total viewers. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Over the last however long. I'll probably stay on until about halftime. Oh man. Yep, that's a fumble. 100% a fumble. Wow. So that's Texans ball, right?
I think they're saying that's gonna be the Jets are gonna get the ball where he dropped it. Depending on, I don't think any of the Texans players decided to grab it.
So right there, he's down at what, the half-yard line?
I think it's like right by probably the 2 or 1 yard line.
Okay. So in the meantime, we should get some Jeopardy music or something. But how you want to do an AFC division?
Sure. Let's see.
And I'll do one of each.
Currently, the Bills, I think, are in complete control of their division. The AFC
agree.
North is about to get really interesting, I feel like.
Yes.
Because now I
I
think
think
the Browns really could have a chance of going places.
with Winston, yeah, because they're a good team. It might have just been the quarterback holding them back. I don't know.
They have a pretty easy schedule after that. The only tough opponent they have is the Chiefs.
Okay. Well, but do they have to play Do they have to play the Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers again?
Yeah.
All right. So that's I don't know. I'm not sure what my thoughts on on the Steelers. I think they're a good defense. Obviously, T.J. Watt's probably the best player defensive player in the league right now. So that's definitely helpful. But I don't know as far as the division because now when the Ravens lose on Sunday, um, I think that would
Um,
if Cincy wins.
yeah. Quick
Go ahead.
update. It's Texans
Yes.
ball.
Oh man.
Touchback. This is
Oh
absolute disgrace for New York.
wow. Bummer. We just tuned in and my son is wondering what the score is. Nothing. That stinks. Wow. Huh. What a Jets thing to happen. I just saw it. I just heard it. Yep. It just rolls to the end zone. Why would you not grab it?
I don't.
Boy, he's a rookie. He might get cut. I doubt that, but he will have a stern talking to, I think. Oh, that's typical Jets play. Typical Jets. That's just
Yeah.
so sad. That's such a bummer. Oh well. Um. So what? So you were saying about the North. How do you think that division finishes?
Um.
1-4.
I think Ravens are gonna get first. Steelers second. Browns third. Bengals fourth. I think Russell Wilson's a fluke. They played against the Jets and the Giants so far,
Yeah.
and Steelers' next game is going to be in Washington D.C.
Ooh, against
Yeah.
the Commanders. How good is
Yeah.
the Commanders' defense?
I think they're good. Well, Texans just went 3-0, so just really
Man.
need to make it some stuff happen.
So you said your prediction was what? 21-3 for this game?
It was.
Or
I
8?
think it's be 27-3, but at
Okay,
this
all right.
point, I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm gonna predict a 2-0 2-0 Texans win.
Yeah,
A
I'm gonna
safety.
quick. Yeah, I'm gonna quick.
Old man Rogers
Yeah,
falls in the end zone and gets sacked.
I'm gonna quick grab a water. Be right back.
I'm on 3rd and 5 with 13 minutes to go in the second. So I'm probably a good play and a half behind. But like I've said probably 5 times. But anyways, I think that's a pretty good in the North for the NFC or AFC. I feel like the Bengals, if they continue to play well, I feel like they can maybe push for a wild card. Now, if we look at the playoff picture, I guess I'll do a division real quick, and then I can share my thoughts on the division.
All right.
As far as I'll go with the West, NFC West. So Kyler Murray's playing well. So I think the Cardinals, as long as their offense gets going, obviously you got to get the ball to Harrison. James Conner has played well. Good O line, decent O line. Trey McBride, etc. I don't think I can name you a single Cardinals defender, but they've played well enough. I think that they might be able to hold off the Niners. Now the Niners with McCaffrey and McCaffrey back. They'll get some of their guys back on defense.
I think like
I
the
think
entire team is feeling it from a Madden curse on McCaffrey. It's kind of been.
yes.
I think it feels like it's just been slowly seeping through the team.
Yep, I know. I remember making a short of the Madden curse continues. It's such
I
an odd
I
thing.
think I noticed this year any player who's had who's given like a significant money bump has been either injured or not playing up to perfection.
Yeah. Who are the other? I'm trying to think who else got paid.
Um, Jamar Chase. I don't know if he's gotten paid yet or not,
Oh
but he got,
yes. Dak.
yeah. Well,
CD.
Stephon Diggs. I don't think he was paid, but he was on a new contract. I believe after
Yeah.
with the Texans.
You're right. I think there's just something with money. With once you get paid, it's just kind of like. I mean, Ayuk and Diggs will get all of their. You get like an injury settlement. But other than that, we do have a question from the audience. I just think it's something that goes to your head. that's why I kind of disagree with like how college is gone now. So you have the players who are so concerned now of NIL, and I think I heard somewhere that Travis Hunter was offered like $70 million to stay in college for a year. So it's like, why would you even go? Sure, he wants to be an NFL player, but why
Yeah.
would you even go to the NFL if you can risk your body and all that and like just stay in college an extra year? So
What's your what's your thoughts on Penn State as a team in their big game
yes.
against Ohio State?
All right. That is a good. Is that a question or the just my thoughts?
That's
So
just a bad thought.
as of now, I don't know the status of Drew Aller or Deny Dennis Sutton. It's not Danny Dennis Sutton. It's Deny Dennis Sutton. So boy, Rogers looks like he needs a darkness retreat. But
Uh,
anyways,
and the
um,
Jets just fumbled the ball. Texans, big man touchdown. Oh,
they got it. They got a touchdown.
I don't know what the Jets fumbled the ball. Texans picked it up, ran it
Oh,
in for touchdown, but
oh man.
looks like it's going to go into review.
Yeah. So I'll
Let's see.
try to quickly answer the Penn State question. Then we'll go to the we could answer the chats question. But for Penn State, James Franklin, I've learned to respect him more the last couple years. I think, but I think he's a very good coach. He's just very incapable of winning big games. Kind of like the Yankees. You know what? The Yankees don't win very
Yeah,
many big games. And
I
that's
mean,
kind of a diss because I know some Yankees fans are watching. Oh, look, we just had people leave for that, but oh well. I think if the defense plays well, their quarterback for Ohio State, obviously with Oregon, he didn't know how to run the clock out. So in Happy
yeah.
Valley, with the crowd being as loud as it will be, I think he could probably have a little bit of an effect on his maybe confidence, stuff like that, and not be able to um, play up to his par. I haven't watched any Ohio State games at all. I think this year, but
They
the
nearly lost
second,
to Nebraska
go for it.
last week. That's a,
Yeah, I heard they almost lost to that. That's not true though. I did watch the end of the Oregon Ohio State game, but I obviously was happy that
yeah.
Ohio State lost, and that was more just having it on in the background than
Um,
watching once they lost. So I think Penn State with good defense. I'm confident with Prabula. I think he could get it done. But good off a good a good running attack, good defense, and some mistakes by Ohio State. And I think Penn State wins. That's my prediction.
I think Penn State's going to lose. I haven't really seen a game where Penn State hasn't nearly blown it. Like they nearly lost to Bowling Green, but the defense
Yeah,
pulled
you're right.
through. USC, Illinois, just keeps and
The other, I'm trying to think. Wisconsin wasn't great until the second half.
yeah,
Pick six. I think I wouldn't be shocked. I honestly, it's just kind of like it's almost like when your high school football team plays your rivals. Like oh, it's this year. This year we haven't won in a decade, but this year we're going to make it different. And then you go out and lose like 60 or 49-17 or whatever. Like it's almost like a given that Penn State kind of always loses to Ohio State. But they and I don't know how far they'll drop. I hope they can have a home playoff game. I think that would be really cool. I would almost try to go to that if we had a home game at Beaver Stadium.
yeah.
I can't imagine how expensive those tickets would be. But I think that would be really cool.
Quick update in the game. They just reversed the call for the fumble recovery touchdown. It looks like it's I think it's Jets ball still. I don't know. Just waiting.
Man,
But yeah, Jets are gonna punt it though.
oh, okay. Well, at least they get the ball back. At least the Texans get the ball back.
Yeah.
I don't go for it.
One other thing I was quickly thinking of starting Monday, some really big starts. Um, college basketball kicks off,
Oh, nice.
which is gonna be a big year because got some big players and currently one could potentially be one of the biggest stars in college basketball since probably Zion Williamson. When he played Cooper Flag. He's only 17 right now, but
Oh wow, that's impressive.
he's currently #1 draft pick. He's already signed a big deal with Gatorade.
Good for him. I unfortunately don't really watch college basketball, but
Oh,
I could.
so
Yeah.
actually, I'm going to get special access to a Villanova game in December.
Oh, nice. That'll be fun. So what
Yeah,
are you gonna? Are you gonna? You could stream and stuff from there. It
I
probably
could.
wouldn't let you, but you could
It's like
definitely
I'm
turn
working
that into
in the
some views.
working in the department like the operations department. Basically, I just help set up and stuff.
Uh huh.
And then in March, I'll be heading off to Providence for March Madness.
Oh, that'll be
But
cool.
yes, and I'm gonna get exclusive access. I'm just waiting to see what they'll give me for a job, but it'll be a four
Yeah,
day work day.
that's awesome. Good for you. Well, there you go. You got to subscribe to Wicked Awesome Sports Cards because you'll get that content, not sports cards, just sports. But you'll hopefully be able to see the behind the scenes stuff. So go ahead and subscribe before that stuff goes, so you can hear about it. There's my little pitch of as to why you should subscribe. Um, do you know what games you'll see?
Um, so the Villanova game will be against Cincinnati, and Cincinnati is currently ranked number 20th in the country. I mean,
That'll be
football
good.
they're kind of okay, but their basketball team is pretty good, and they have one of the top defensemen in the country. So excited to see how he does.
Yeah. Well, that'll be good. I'm sure you're looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Nice. Is it still right now it's 2nd and 5 for me.
I think it's second down right now for me. Just trying to see. Yeah, 2nd and 7.
Okay, they just got the first down. Mixon finally I feel like he wasn't used properly sometimes in Cincinnati. He
I feel like
finally
yeah,
he's
I feel like
finally a one.
these last few games, Mixon's been kind of overpowered. Like especially when they played against Green Bay and against Colts, Mixon's been kind of carrying the team. It feels like.
I agree. They just said two people were injured. I don't know who though.
Um, Tunsil, Tunsil for the
Oh
Tech.
yes, their tackle, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And
I don't know who the other injury is. Actually, hold on, I can probably find out.
all right, so we had a question in the chat probably 15 minutes ago now. But as far as playoff predictions, so there's I can read the playoff seeds right now, and then you can say I'll just say yes or no as far as if you think they'll be in the playoffs.
All
So
right.
AFC Chiefs.
Yes.
Chiefs are 1. Texans.
Texans probably.
Steelers.
Um, maybe I just gotta see how the season plays out for Steelers.
Agreed. Because that could be the Ravens, and someone else could come in from another division and take that. The Bills. So the Bills have the worst of the four
Bills,
records.
Bills have it easy because we can obviously
Yeah.
see what's happening with the Jets. Patriots are not doing well, and the Dolphins can't rebound from what they have
The
done.
Dolphins. The Dolphins are one to a run into oblivion away from not being a franchise for the next decade again. Which
Yeah,
I hope he's okay, but I don't think they're I I think they're done without him, and they'll have to draft somebody else. Um, I feel like their offense relies too much on him, which that's how it should be with your quarterback. But I feel like they rely on him. Like Tim Boyle and Tyler Huntley could not support Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, obviously. But I
yeah,
feel like the Dolphins are so reliant on. I mean, even A Chain and Mostert were a lot worse without their quarterback.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're so dependent on their quarterback's availability. All right, so that's the 1 through 4 division leaders. Very surprising, I must say, but I'm very proud of them. Number 5, the Broncos.
Let's.
Now this could determine the rest of the stream. So answer wisely.
All right.
It's all right. I know if I
Yeah, I
understand if you say no.
think the Ravens are the only other contenders that can, depending on how the Broncos Ravens. I would think the Broncos would make it into the wild card, but I don't know as number 5. I feel like this game could have this implications.
Yep, I agree. Because that could be the number one. There's only one wild card. Oh no, there's 3. That's right.
Isn't this after this week the deadline for the trade deadline?
Yes, I believe it's Monday or Tuesday next week. So I doubt they would make it on Tuesday because there's something else going on next Tuesday. But I think it's probably Wednesday or Thursday. I don't think it'd be smart to make it the same day as the election. But you never know. We'll see. All right. So then number 6 is the Ravens,
Yeah, I'll see them in the playoffs.
and then Chargers. Wow, that's
Um,
3.
I feel like they could. I don't see any other team besides the Dolphins. I mean, the Chargers. The Chargers. Just if the Chargers play well, we'll see.
Do they have a defense? I don't really. I mean, they beat the Broncos sadly, but they always they always beat the Broncos. But I don't really know other than what Joey Bosa, and I know they have a really good safety or corner. I forget who it is, but they have somebody. Um, Derwin James. That's probably who I'm thinking of.
Uh,
Um, all right. So on the bubble, the 3 teams that are 8, 9, 10 that could probably swap as of boy, the rest of them are just like not even winning records. So Colts 4-4, number 8 on the bubble, out as of today. You think they get in?
um, even with Joe Flacco, when he played, they don't look good. They need to pull it together. Quick thing, Sauce Gardner is off the field.
Oh boy, that's
He's
a
holding his
bummer.
ankle.
Oh, yep, I just heard that. They just said, yep, I just saw that. So I'm probably less than the play now. All right, so Bengals at 9, not in the playoffs right now.
No, they're just
They're
even
out.
with their big wins and stuff, they're just not playing well as a team this year.
I agree. I wouldn't be shocked if they barely beat the Raiders, which I hate the Raiders a lot, as you can tell. But and then all right, so Dolphins final number 10, on the cusp. Then we'll go to the NFC. You think the Dolphins will get in?
I mean, Tua's back. That's good, but even with Tua back, they lost to the Cardinals. No throwing touchdowns.
Yeah. All right, and then NFC. I guess I could give, unless you want to do it, I could give my thoughts on Lions or NFC. It's
I
up to
feel like
you.
I can just give my standings, but I feel like it's for I would say for NFC East, the NFC division winners. I would say Lions number 1,
Yep.
um, Commanders number 2.
Which would be very surprising, but I would think you're right. It won't be the Cowboys. 100%, it won't be the Cowboys.
I think 49ers third,
Over the, yeah,
and
I
then
could
the
see that.
Falcons fourth.
Yeah. And then from there, wild cards.
Um,
Do the
this is
Cardinals
a tough one
stay
because you
in?
got a lot of teams that are just on the line. I would say my wild card teams would be Minnesota,
Yep, I agree.
Arizona, and Philadelphia.
I think
I,
Now, if the Rams offense gets going again and their defense can play a little bit better,
Yeah.
I can see them having a chance. I think the Cowboys are already out. I think the Saints, Giants, Panthers are already out of it. Panthers are already completely out pretty much. Seahawks, questionable defense. Although they did beat the Broncos, of course. But I think Geno. I just don't trust Geno. And then the Bucks. The Bucks. If Baker gets Evans back and McMillan can step up into a Godwin-like role, I think the Bucks could surprise people and maybe knock out. I think the Packers will get in, and I think you said the Vikings too. But
Yeah.
so that's basically, and the Cardinals. So that's basically three. I mean, they might move up a little bit. Like the Vikings can move up or down. Although I don't know if the Vikings. I wouldn't be shocked if they fall out. So I think
Yeah.
it'll be either the Bucks or the Niners. If the Niners swap the division with the Cardinals, then they have a lesser chance. But I think the Niners can win the division, and then the Cardinals would be bumped down, which would probably knock the Vikings or the Eagles out, and maybe the Bucks. I don't think the Bears. I think the Bears. I don't know. I'm just not. I feel like the Bears have too many players. They don't know how to use them,
Yeah.
and and it's just kind of a messy situation. But I don't know. I'm not an expert by any means. I pretty much. I guess we could have prefaced it by saying like we kind of listen to other people. So like we're only as good as the information we get. I wish it would be awesome someday. Like if I talked to Joe from the Eagles today and he said like X player is going to do this or whatever, but obviously we're in no yeah we're in no way connected like that. But it is
Yeah.
still fun to just talk about it, and we have our own ideas and opinions, and obviously we watch sports and we know what's going on. So I've definitely enjoyed this. It's been a lot of fun to just kind of talk about different stuff. And um
Yeah.
so what I'm trying to think. Do you think, as far as college football goes, I guess we could, the top, I don't really watch much of that other than Penn State, but I guess I could pull that up real quick and
I
see
mean, the
what that is.
playoffs are getting interesting right now, and there's really good chance that Army can make it. That's my team I'm keeping my eye on right now.
Army, aren't they one
Yes.
of the Power Five schools or whatever?
Um, I believe so, but how the playoffs work, top five conference winners get to go. We currently SEC, Big Ten, Big 12, and ACC will automatically get to go. Currently, the race for that fifth conference seed is between the Mountain West with Boise State and the AAC with Army.
Okay. College football playoff. What am I looking up? Oh, picture. That's right. Duh. Yeah, I wish this Saturday. My plan for this Saturday, as of now, is going to be to wake up and probably about 10:30 or so, do a couple things, and then watch Penn State. So pretty tough Saturday. Um,
Yeah.
so playoff picture: Oregon, Georgia, Penn State, Ohio State, Miami at 8-0, Texas, Tennessee, Notre Dame, BYU, Texas A&M, Iowa State, Clemson, Indiana, Bama, Boise State, LSU, Kansas, Pitt, Ole Miss, SMU, Army, Washington State, Colorado, Illinois, and Missouri. So I don't know why this doesn't show. I don't think this is showing what I wanted to show. But playoff.
Currently, just seeing right now national championship odds. Penn State's number
Okay.
5 for odds winning.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't be shocked. Oh boy, they've got fancy little signs for third down for the Jets. Something to get their crowd
Up,
going. They need
touchdown, Joe
something.
Mixon.
Nice.
I mean, this
Let's
year for
see.
Penn State currently they're doing well, but if you guys win the
Ohio State game.
conference. But if you guys beat Ohio State, then you guys are going to go to the Big Ten Conference Championships.
If they beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
I
was the
agree.
last time you guys were even in the conference championship?
Big Ten. I know they beat Wisconsin. I think it was 2018. The Barkley McSorley duo. I'm trying to think who else would have been on that team. Not many, or there weren't many good players. All right, finally we have a score. We finally have some points with 3 minutes left in the second half.
Yeah, Joe Mixon. This is kind of the stuff that makes you think that Joe Mixon is leading the team.
Leading or leaving?
Leading.
Oh yeah, like he's the best.
Yeah, you've seen the stats, but CJ Stroud only has 84 84 passing yards, and Joe Mixon now has 85 passing yards and a touchdown.
Wow. I was gonna say that's nice because I'm playing against Tank Dell and the defense, so I'm not gonna complain if they don't do very well.
Yeah.
We actually have college football. Here it is. Jacksonville State won today. I know people were really caring about that. I know that I was losing sleep over that game last night. West Kentucky beat Kennesaw State 31-14.
Kennesaw, they're brand new for college football.
Okay. Right now we have Tulane versus Charlotte and South Carolina State versus NC Central. And then other than that, I know somebody said the other day about there's here we go. There's football every day between now and I think the day after Thanksgiving, which would mean that they're playing on Mondays and Tuesdays. I know they've been doing a college football Friday night game on Fox. I've watched a little bit of that the last few weeks. I haven't really. Obviously, they're not going to put like a big game on a Friday night, but I think Rutgers was on the other week. Some decent teams that people would care about at least a little bit. So it was nice to see. It's nice to see football other than just one night a week, because I would probably watch. When I play Madden, I do Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, and then Saturday night football. So, and I play my NHL on Wednesday night. So I have a very prestigious schedule of. I actually just. I mean, not that anyone absolutely cares at all, but I just blew out the Falcons in the Super Bowl 71 to 71-14. So yeah, unfortunate for them, but I've built the dynasty or franchise or whatever. Yeah. You play Madden at all?
No, I don't have a gaming system, unfortunately.
Do you ever play any football games on PC at all or anything? I know you can get some on a computer.
Mine kind of, but not really. The only game I'd be really interested in getting is College Football 25.
Oh yeah, you could probably get that on PC. I know. I think somebody told me they got that. They got college football. I'm a Madden fan. I've never played, obviously. I only bought a PS5 last year. That was the first gaming console I had other than a Wii. So it was nice. I'm just so, not that I don't know, I'm obsessed with it or whatever, but I've built my franchise up so much in the Madden franchise mode. I've been going for like 8 years, draft picks, stuff like that. And to get a new game or completely just get rid of that one just seems kind of pointless. So to play two different football games, I would rather just play the NFL and then just forget about college. But I'm sure
the difference between this and College Football 25, like, you can choose between like 125 different teams. You got good there.
What happened?
I was like, College Football 25, like, you have like over 125 teams you can cheer
Yeah.
for. You can like go regular season or just try to build up a small school. It makes it a lot cooler.
Yeah, you can play. You can, I guess, recruit to like E-Town College doesn't have a football team, but like Franklin and Marshall State versus like Alabama and go beat them. I guess if you really wanted to. I've seen some people do that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, we're about to hit 2 minute warning. One thing I don't know if you have you ever watched like Tom Grossi?
What?
Have you ever watched Tom Grossi?
Is he a commentator or something like that?
Yeah, he's very popular. He's like the video series if the NFL is scripted.
Oh yes, I think I've heard of him.
Yes, basically. Anyway, he's a very big fan base, and he does like live streaming reactions too. But at halftime, he does something called Posse Grossi Raid, where basically he'll choose a random small live stream, and he'll choose it, and basically people will just start viewing it, subscribing to the channel and stuff. So
So we should wait until halftime's over to end it.
yeah, he's it's a bit rare, but he does choose, and he gets like a pretty big boost. Like last one, seven channels will hit like we'll go from only having like a few subscribers to having over 100 by the time it's over.
Well, that would be nice. I wonder what the odds are. And how would we know? How would we know he joined? He would just ask to join or whatever, or just show up in the chat.
So I've watched it before. How he does it, he puts a link in the chat, and people start viewing it.
Okay. Do you have it up? Like, are you watching his at all? I can see if I can get
No,
into his.
I usually put on right before halftime starts. That's when I usually start it.
Okay. Yeah, I found his YouTube channel. What are your thoughts? I know I'm not that oh, here it is, 7.8 watching for the let me see if I can get into the chat. I see him, he's up. Tom.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do this all at the same time right now. Again, I'm uploading a long video.
All right, here we go. I mentioned him. Let's see if we get a I guess I could do a super chat and we could get him to do that. That's probably not possible. But anyways, I know I was saying about the NHL. Have you watched many Bruins games so far yet?
I have actually. I feel like ever since any game we watched of the Bruins, they end up losing in horrible ways.
Man.
And I think last time I saw they were already losing 6-2.
Tonight?
Yeah, it was only the second period.
Ugh. I don't think the Penguins. I think the Penguins are like 3-7 on the year or whatever. It's been rough. I haven't watched the regular season game yet, unfortunately. I know I'm a bad fan, but I I guess if they're on tomorrow night, I would watch it.
Right now the score is 2-8 Hurricanes.
Ouch. Against
So,
the Bruins.
yeah, we're playing the Hurricanes. I mean, the only good
Penguins are
good players,
playing.
but we haven't been the same since we lost in the. We got lost to the what's their names Panthers a few years ago. It's when we were the best team in the NHL.
Oh yeah, in the what Eastern Conference final last year.
It was not the year before that. Like Jim Montgomery's first year, we won the best team ever in NHL history. And
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it was rough. I just saw it's 1-1. They're going to overtime. The Penguins, and I was right. The Penguins are 3-7-1. That's terrible. That's so bad. I just saw Jets fans with bags over their heads, paper bags.
I'd put it back.
It's embarrassing.
And they're punting the ball off. Don't know.
Do you think Drake May ever gets you guys back to a Super Bowl? You think you'll get to one with him?
Maybe just depending on who we draft in the next few years, how our team goes. I can definitely say Gerard Mayo needs to go.
You can definitely say what?
Gerard Mayo needs to go, our head coach.
Oh, yeah.
We all hate him. We all want. Everybody wanted what's his name? Mike Vrabel.
Oh yeah, from the Titans. I remember
Yeah,
him.
that's all we wanted because like he was a former Patriots, good coach, and kind of that would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was very devastated when Mayo was a coach, and
Really? You don't like Gerard Mayo? Or you wanted?
I don't hate him, but I also just I don't really like seeing him as our coach.
Any
I'm
reason
kind of
why?
hoping. Well, currently things aren't going well. I just want a good draft pick at this point. That's what I'm pulling for.
Yeah. I kind of hope that Denver would tank this year and be able to get Travis Hunter, but
Yeah,
obviously, I mean, if the Broncos have a super or a playoff game, I think we'll probably have a party or a parade. So I couldn't imagine being able to watch their playoff game, and as of right now, it would be the it would be the Steelers. So it'd be Steelers Broncos rematch of week 3. That Steelers game, I was watching at one of my friend's house who's a Steelers fan. And that was just so brutal to watch. I remember it was just I cheered twice the whole game. It was so sad.
yeah.
But yeah, we've got what 2 minutes left, 1:49 left in this half, and I'll probably get off about 9:50 because I know it's been a while, but yeah, soon. Well, it's gonna be a couple minutes. All right. Yeah, I'll probably I hate to leave, but I got to do something, unfortunately. So within another minute or two, I'll probably have to hop off, unfortunately. But
All right.
yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say we're at 73. We're at 72 minutes. I'll wait until the half's over.
looks like we Tank Dell.
What?
Currently, Tank Dell just got a deep pass. Now the Texans just gonna try to.
Hey, Penguins just won in overtime. Crosby scored.
Good for you. And
Dell has 11 points now as far as fantasy goes. Texans defense have 10. Thankfully, he didn't score. That's a plus. But yeah. Well, unfortunately, is it halftime for you or are they still going?
um, it's just about halftime.
Okay. But yeah.
Just wait.
Are you gonna keep going with yours or
I might just end it. But at least maybe try to stick around maybe just a little bit.
alrighty.
Try to see. Pretty
Oh, to
seeing right now.
see how fast he goes if he goes to ours.
Yeah, he just says like immediately after when halftime starts, but Texans are
I'm
better than
watching it. He has 7,000 watching right now.
yeah, and he has he's been getting a big base. 3rd and 10. This is
Oh man, Stroud took a hit. Ouch. I hate when they hit quarterbacks like that.
yeah.
I saw a video of Justin Herbert get hit this past week, and his offensive lineman came and just absolutely pounced on the guy afterwards. Stroud, oh man, that was a bad pass.
Uh-oh.
Did he pick a stream yet?
Not yeah. Like he starts the pick stream like, as soon as halftime starts. Like, the moment the clock hits 0, that's when he starts. But
Okay.
all these little things that keep stopping the game.
Good coverage by the Jets here. You can see the receivers.
Well, it's,
Bad Bob, long-time assistant coach. Mike Sharp.
I don't know what happened, but
So it's 3rd down and 10 for me.
it's I think it's 3rd or 4th down. It's 4th and 14 for me.
Oh man, Stroud's down.
Hoping that.
Boy, I hope he's okay. Did you see him go down?
Yeah, I did. I don't know what
Oh.
I couldn't tell you what happened, but
So I'm watching it again. He got hit in his knee. He kind of like fell forward on his knee. He's running forward. He stops, and a defensive lineman catches him by the knee, and then he gets hit up high as well. It looks like he got landed. His knee got landed on him. He's just kind of laying there flat. Davis Mills is the backup. Wow.
I don't.
Oh, no. His knee landed on a defender's foot.
56-yard field goal attempt for the Texans, and wide right.
Oh. So at least they'll go for the field goal.
This has been a horrible game already. First half, all these fails. Hasn't really been any.
Did he choose one yet?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm waiting. I think once they kneel a game, he'll start choosing. Once.
Does he choose just one or?
He chooses usually 4 or 5, but he doesn't do big ones. He does like smaller streams. Well, Jets have the ball, and looks like Aaron Rodgers is going to try to drive down the field.
Seriously?
Yeah. He's always targeting Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams trying to pass.
So we don't have many. Did you make the short of he dropped the ball before the goal?
Dropped the ball. No, I didn't.
Because somebody said the goalie before the goalie. That's funny.
Looks like the Jets have a new kicker. I didn't realize. Riley Patterson.
Wow, I remember him. He was the Lion.
Yeah,
the Sports Fury, Raiders Report by Chat Sports, In the Clutch, ENT, A Gamer BR, Chiseled Adonias, Ajamar BR, Football Nation, Game Time Brian. I'm looking at the different streams.
I looked at the other ones before, but every time I've looked at the ones in the past, he never. I don't know how it happens, but I don't know how he chooses which ones.
Yeah, is it halftime for you yet?
No, it's 3rd and 5. They keep dropping it, so it keeps stopping the clock.
How many seconds?
12 seconds left.
Okay, I have 19.
They're about to punt it off. Jets.
Oh man, 3rd and 5. This is literally Rodgers. What a joke. I think it's been such a disappointment. Bucky Irving did not participate in Tampa Bay's practice today. There's some news. And DK was limited as well. DK Metcalf.
Well, he was out the last game, right?
Metcalf was, yes. Smith and Jigba wasn't really a factor.
I don't think he's ever been really more flags.
So I'm at 3rd and 5.
Hoping that. All right, time for the punt.
Stingley in position, right arm comes down to knock that ball away.
I think they're chanting "Sell our team." I think that's what I hear. Man,
Who did the Broncos play from the AFC East? Because I know usually every team, from not playing a division day, choose one team from each division to play.
what do you
So I
mean?
don't. So if you see, every team usually gets one team. So we're playing from the AFC West, the Chargers. All right.
Oh, the Broncos play.
All right. He's about to start.
Okay. We've got our schedule left is Chiefs, Falcons, Vegas, Browns, Colts, Chargers, Bengals, Chiefs. I hear him.
So which team do you think did worse, the Texans or the Jets?
Jets. Is he going?
He's about to start. Looks like. So
I see he picked up his weight. He picked up his weights.
who gets the ball in the second half? Kind of pretty see, but
He said he's gonna pick a stream.
yeah, he's gonna start. He does a little thing. He puts a little video, but Jets do get the ball in the second half. Will it really matter? I don't think so. 32 passing yards for Aaron Rodgers.
Imagine a scene from Goodfellas, seeing the Jets player whack off the team. Yeah.
So
I mean, this is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
It's not good. All right, so there's just gonna
and
be
25 of those yards were all to Devontae Adams.
So that is a
That's a bummer.
So
The highest, let's see quickly see what the highest the Jets had in the Jets had the highest point like a winning percentage when
that has existed.
at around the end of the first quarter, but
Okay. How long does he normally take? How long does he normally take to pick a
I don't know.
playoff or a team?
He should. I don't know. He usually starts. He should. Oh, he's picking people.
Right now?
Oh my God, it's going crazy. Hold on now. Refresh. Yo, and by the way, folks, we are the #1 stream on YouTube. Stream this game. I appreciate the hell out of you. I'm very happy.
There you go. He said he's making some smaller creators.
I'm trying to find some folks we haven't rated before.
Me could pick us out.
Let's do.
It's just been a. I don't see the Packers can get anything to put together.
Un momento, per favore. Come on, refresh. Come on, you.
I don't.
Oh boy, you.
If CJ Stroud's out, then that could make things different.
Let's go.
Yeah. I think without Stroud, the Texans aren't that great. Obviously.
Oh man, YouTube! I'm telling you, YouTube's like in the bed for me recently. I'm trying to paste it. Okay, there we go. Boom. Not a big eggnog guy. Not a big eggnog guy.
I'm waiting. I'm watching him talk too.
Yes, seeing, but
Doppelganger. I've gotten that since I was a kid. We'll see. Then I just got home. Let's see how this game is. Good lord. Yep. Just do it. 20 playoffs started today, and past me 2 to 5 years ago, told the NFC top 4 seed teams would be the Lions, Commanders, Falcons, and Cardinals. I think, weird dream. Ross is here. It's true, Jesse. True. This game's so good. It's exactly. It's so good. It's so good.
All right, just picked another one, but it wasn't us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, he picked one?
He picked like a bunch of them. So he's number 2, but he wasn't us.
Okay.
But
It is not good. It is not
it'll
good.
pop up in the comments. It'll
The
say.
environment bold decision starts Stroud and fantasy over Cousins, and how this team is going, I feel like I made the wrong choice. He might have. There's still a little time left, but at least he came out to kneel it. You know, that's a good thing. So you just gotta hope.
Well, we went from 2 to 3. Never know.
He's good.
Yeah.
This year.
Now that we're, an hour and 25 minutes in. This is the longest stream I've ever done.
Alright, let's see if I can find somebody else. Aaron Bot. Upgraded you. Nobody's there.
Well.
Nobody's there. There's Iowa to fire. Done. I'm proud to say we matched costumes today. Go Pack fan in Wisconsin, but today is my costume Chiefs fan. Go flag, go. That's it.
I picked
Good choice.
third one, but it's still not us. But
There. Oh man. Nobody here.
it's a weird one.
This I don't know. Okay.
We gained a couple
Nobody's
people
there.
here in the last couple
We're
seconds.
We're trying out here, trying to find another one. Okay. That's fine. Just shockingly, there's not a ton of people. Thought what they're at 8. Oh, is it 8?
Let's see.
Thank you.
I put a comment in. I wonder if I can mention him in the chat.
Yeah, we'll go say hi to Jaguar Gator 9, right?
Oh, that was close.
Why not? All right, link in the chat. There you go. We beat him on Sunday, so hard.
Oh, well.
27 yards.
That's probably it.
So good.
Third one could. He's picking one more. That's how Gossie's out watching us. Then we're just waiting.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you just joined us, thank you for tuning in. We did some playoff stuff like that, some predictions, NFL stuff like that. So this has been quite a snooze fest of an NFL game.
Yeah.
We picked the worst possible one to do the first one, the worst possible game. Minnesota in the house. All right, there we go. Vikings play on Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
Against, I forget who.
They play Colts. They're gonna play against Joe Flacco. I mean, it could be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I think Flacco will do better for the Vikings or for the Colts.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right. Well, I unfortunately do have to go, so I apologize. But this has been nice.
All right. Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, hopefully we can do this again next week or sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
So subscribe to Wicked Awesome Sports Cards and Jacko's Cards. And thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the second half of the game. So we will see you next time.
All right.
See you later.
See ya.